Hello, this is your man JC, and today I'm going to take you to May 1st, 1982, in the middle of the Falklands War, Falklands Malvinas. And, well, today is going to be about this mission Black Buck. There is an entire book dedicated to this, and I have used a variety of different sources to make this a scenario which is not for it's not ready for consumption. It's just for my own fun and analysis, if you will. So basically it consists of a very long range bombing conducted by Vulcan aircraft from the UK onto Port Stanley, or how it was renamed, military air base Malvinas, by the commanding Argentine general. So basically, I just wanted to show you that, and well, we have just one Vulcan armed with 21 1,000-pound bombs, and the Argentines at the time had a variety of anti-air systems, AAA guided by radar, and a couple of SAM batteries, Tiger Cats, and a Roland system, which is kind of the most the most dangerous Argentine asset against us. So let's begin the scenario. As you see, I created a mission with a mission editor. I am getting better at doing that. We have one mission, which is the bombing itself, with the target is going to be the airfield. I borrow a lot of units from the module, the Falklands. I believe the mission is super fuse. Pretty accurate, pretty nice. I added some input from other sources, and well, I'm kind of satisfied because what I want to see, it is just the bombing profile. And I have a couple of other missions which are support refueling, because as you will see, the air base in the Ascension Island is too far away. So I have these two Victor aircraft ready to provide that refueling. So I have when I joined it, or I assigned the Vulcan aircraft to the mission, I noticed that, well, because of the position where I put the Vulcan, it was a bit off. You will have to bear with me. This is not about 100% historical accuracy, and I'm just trying to mess around and see different bombing profiles. So we have one waypoint here, and according to some sources, the Vulcan approached it at kind of a low altitude. I don't know how low that's gonna be, and the bombing run was conducted at 5,000 feet. Other sources, like this excellent book Black Buck by forget what is the author's name. It basically says that the bombing was conducted at a higher altitude, at 10,000 feet. So since this is just a game, I am going to be experimenting with that. And the book that I was mentioning, it is Operation Black Buck by Osprey. It is by Andrew Bird. Maybe I can put a link. I have the Kindle version, and it is quite a nice book. It was very useful to put you an idea, and then I realized that all the briefing and stuff that I created is kind of a moot point. But anyway, today what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the 5,000 feet bombing profile, which is dangerous, I know, but the ceiling, the cloud ceiling, is around between 5,000 and 7,000. I forget how is that. So I'm going to be doing an approach at very low altitude. I'm going to press F2 on that waypoint. You see, any strike mission you can, as was kind of posted by Pete Gatcomb, that you can click it around if you don't like a profile. So it's not that I don't like it, but I just want to do a north to south type of approach into the island, and well, what you can do it is to modify the altitude. Right now we're 25,000, so what I'm going to do is to create a profile that minimizes the chances of detection by the Argentine radar systems. So I'm gonna put that waypoint over there, and I'm gonna give it an altitude of 300 feet. I don't know if the Vulcans can do this, but that's gonna be it. We're going to be cruising. We have to be mindful of the fuel, because we need to get back to Ascension Island. So we're going to minimize that amount of time at very high speed. We don't have an afterburner, so I changed the waypoint 6 basically to that. The time is 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not very fond of the night shading in Command Modern Operations, and for a video that's going to be shared in YouTube, I do believe that this is a better option. So from the air pictures, like a BDA assessments from the Royal Air Force, what I have seen it is that the bombing happened in this direction. You can see the trail of bombs, and there are 21 huge craters. But I'm gonna see what happens if I provide more terrain masking, and I'm gonna designate the IP right there at number 6, and we're going to be having a ball at 5,000 feet. And I will show you the ceiling. It was a day that had the clouds, and the ceiling was, I believe, 4,500. I couldn't adjust the ceiling in Command. Maybe there is a way to do it. I just used the weather tool to change that, and well, I believe that I was left with something between 5 and 7 thousand feet. So for the bombing run itself, it's going to be a 5,000, and we're going to provide military power for that leg, and also for number 6 we're going to have that. And then number 8, which is our egress point, we're going to go back to military, just to make sure that we get out safe. And that's basically it. Let's review. 5,000 feet military for the bombing run. 5,000 feet military throttle for IP, and 5 we're going to be cruising at 300 feet if we don't fall to the ocean. So just to show you where the location is, this is the airfield, and of course, because of the fog of war, we cannot see any of the Argentine assets. We just know about the airfield. So let's get started. And I'm going to be increasing, keeping an eye on that altitude. We're still high. We just drop it to 300, and then the IP is going to be sort of a climb arriving to the IP. And I just want to show you this. Let's put it into speed 1 so we don't get any surprises. And if you check the aircraft, you see the light cloud layer. It is between 4,000 and 5,000. I believe it's going to be shown better in the next minute or so. We're running accelerated time. These are huge distances, and of course we don't have the carrier there. By this time it was absolutely present, and there we go. We're getting some radar emissions from the airfield. We have this weapon director. And I just want to show you the climb. We're at 410 knots. Wow, they're painting us with everything they have. Now we're climbing. Take a look at that. And soon we're going to be in the cloud layer. You see we're at 3,000. So hopefully the clouds, which are very light, are going to provide some masking from the target acquisition systems that are basically that are mostly optical. There is some radar guided missiles there too. So off we go. $5,000. We're in military power now. According to this book that I mentioned, the book from Andrew Bird, the 10,000 feet was used to provide like a 60-degree dive into the target area. That could be something interesting to explore, to be honest. So we're just very close, but still not at the release point. And boom, there we go, the bombs. I have wished for a more tight turn to the west, to be honest. But that's what we got. Here comes explosions. Many of these craters are way off. Let's see what the damage was. We have some hits, which is very good. I don't have an evaluation form because I was lazy. There are so many installations there. I see that for the official type of oh, wait a second before I forget this. We're now out of danger, so let me change that to cruise. It's gonna save us a lot of fuel, making it possible. Oh, we're barely gonna get to the first refueling station, but that's not part of what I wanted to show today. If you take a look, it's incredible, the refueling plan for this mission. It is in Andrew Bird's I believe it's also in Wikipedia. You can check it. Is quite a complex thing, but it's not going to be part of this scenario. So we came out pretty much unscathed, and of course we don't have a BDA, and let's see what if they even shot at us. Hold on a second, where was this? Losses and expenditures. How I end up with 42 bombs? There were 21. That's something. Oh, they just shot a blowpipe at us. So that's something that I will need to take a look, because I don't feel that they're firing enough at us. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that, and pretty much I really like command model operations. It has a flexibility that allows you to model anything you want to the extent that you want. The easiness at which I could generate a strike mission so far away, given that I have these refueling missions or refueling trucks plotted, really helped a lot. So it was incredibly easy to set up those missions and just have them being able to generate a strike mission, because otherwise the engine will not generate. If you're out of range of an airbase, it will tell you, well, I cannot make a flight plan, you're bananas. But in those cases you can have fun still. You can just create a single mission and guide it manually, target it manually, and plot some waypoints and rename them as IP, etc., etc. But yet again, thank you for your attention, and that's gonna be it for today. Thank you very much.